Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 1 Core in a session October-November 2023 Paper 1-3. So let's start with the first question. Question number 1, write down the letter of the shape that is congruent to the shaded shape. That is the shaded shape, and the other shapes are A, B, C, D and E. Okay, so congruent means exactly the same, right? So this, the length and 1, 2 and 3, not A, not B, not even C. So this the half of both, and we have 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, and using these two, so it's obviously it's a D, that is the congruent to the shaded one, right? Question number 2, write down number A, all the factors of 32, right? 32 is divisible by 1, it is divisible by 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, not, it's 8, 16 and 32 itself, right? Now for part B, the reciprocal of 1 by 8 is 8. Now for part C, the value of 7 in the number, okay, so the value of 7 is 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 70,000, right? Question number 3, draw the lines of symmetries of this rhombus, the lines of symmetries. Okay, let me draw the lines of symmetries. The first line of symmetry is this. Both the shapes are identical. This is the first line of symmetry, and this is the second line of symmetry. So there are only two lines of symmetries of rhombus. Question number 4, from this list, write down number A, a cube number. Okay, so 61, 63, 64, 66, 68 and 69. 64 is a cube number, it's a cube of 4. 4 cube is 64. Yes, 64 is a cube number. Part B, a prime number. A prime number is a number that is only have two factors, 1 and itself. So 63 is divisible by 7, 64 with 2, 2, 2, and this is with 3. So 61 is the only prime number. It is divisible by 1 and 61 itself. Question number 5, Tara goes on a journey by train. The train leaves at 6:48. This is the time the train leaves. The journey takes 12 hours and 35 minutes. Find the time when Tara arrives. Okay, so it leaves at 6:48. So we have to add 12 hours and 35 minutes. That is at 19:23. The train leaves, arrives. So 19:23, or 19 is basically 7 p.m., right? 7:23 p.m. the train arrives. So at 6:48 we have to add 12 hours and 35 minutes to get that answer, right? Question number 6, Jamie records the masses of two samples of oranges, type A and type B. The stamp and leaf diagram shows the mass in gram of each of 30 oranges of type A, right? So part A, complete the table to show the range for type A oranges, right? So the mean in grams and range in gram, type A, type B, we don't know because this is a table for only type A. The mean is 195.7. We have to find out the range. Range is the difference between the higher and the lower. The higher one is 218 and the lower one is 176. Right. So find out the range. 218 minus 176, that is 42 grams is the range. Now for part B, use the information in the table to write down two comments comparing the masses of type A oranges with the masses of type B oranges. The masses, all right. Okay, so look at the table. So if I can use the first comment is on the mean. As you can see, the mean of type A oranges is less, and as compared to the type B oranges, their mean is more. So it means the type A oranges are lighter and type B oranges are heavier, right? As the mean of type A oranges is smaller than type B oranges, means type A oranges are lighter. Lighter in weight because their mean is less, and type B oranges are heavier. Now let's make a second comment on the range. The range of type A is more and the range of type B is less. So the range is more, it means the type A oranges are less consistent. As the range of type A oranges is higher, so they are less consistent. Right. Question number 7 in triangle LMN. Okay. L to N is 7.3 centimeter and MN is 8 centimeter. Part A, using a ruler and a compasses only construct the triangle LMN. Leave in your construction arcs the line LM has been drawn for you. Okay. L to M is already drawn and L to some N is 7.5 centimeter. Let me open the compass and measure the length of 7.5. This is in centimeters. Okay. Little bit more. This is exactly 7.5 centimeter, right? So L to N. Let me draw an arc of 7.5 centimeter, right? Now LM to that N is 8 centimeter. So open it a little bit wider. It's more than 8, sorry. Yes, that is 8 centimeter. That is exactly 8, yes. So from M to that N, put the compass on M and draw an arc, MN. Okay, the arc cuts at this point, so this is going to be N. Okay, LMN, the triangle okay, this is a triangle LMN. Now for part B, write down the mathematical name of this type of triangle. Okay, so this type of triangle, this length is L to N is 7.5 centimeters. This is 8 centimeters. And what is the length of LM? In centimeters, this is, we can take 6 centimeters, yes. So all the three sides are not same. So this type of triangle is scalene triangle. Right. Question number 8, the surface area of a cube we have given is 73.5 centimeters square. Find the length of one side of a cube. So the surface area of a cube is equals to 6 times side square, length of each side square, right? Surface area is 73.5 and this should be equals to 6 into side square. To get the we have to find the length of one side of a cube. So 73.5 we have to divide it by 6. This is equals to side square. So taking square root on both sides, so 73.5 out of 6 square root, this is going to be the length of each side, length of one side, right? Let me simplify. 73.5 divided by 6 and square root of answer is 3.5 centimeter, right? Question number 9, the diagram shows an equilateral triangle, means all the three sides are same and all the three angles are 60 degree. That makes it equilateral triangle. Three sides and three angles are same. Find the value of x. What is this x? So this whole is 360, right? So this is going to be 360. So what is 360 basically? So from here 360 degree is equals to x, and 60. X, and 60. So from 360 degrees subtract 60, this is equals to 2x. And 360 subtract 60 is 300 divided by 2, which is 150. That is going to be x. So the angle x is 150. Right. Question number 10. We have A, B, and C. Work out A plus B. So A is 4 and 9, and we have to add B, which is negative 6 and 1. So 4 plus minus 6 is minus 2, and 9 plus 1 is 10. 3 times of C. So 3 into C is 13 and negative 2. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is negative 6. Question number 11, factorize completely. So 15 and 3. 3 is the common factor and V is common. So 3 times 5 is 15 and V and minus 1. That is the complete factorization. Question number 12, Rama asked a group of students how they travel to school. The table shows the probability of how a student chosen to at random travels to school. The probability is by bus, walk, car, and other. Number A, complete the table. So as we know that sum of all probabilities always equals to 1. So we have to say that 1 minus 0.4 travel by bus, minus 0.32 travel by walk, and minus 1.7 by car, which is others is 0.11, right? Now for part B, there are 1,800 students at school, the total number of students. Find the expected number of students that walks to school, right? Okay, the students who walk to school their probability is 0.32 and the total are 1,800. So 1,800 times 0.32, that is 576. 576 are the expected number of students who walk to school. Question number 13, without using a calculator, work out, you must solve your working and give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form, right? 6 times 1 is 6, plus 5 is 11. 11 out of 6 divides 11 out of 15, right? Now we have 11 out of 6 and times 15 over 11. 11 is cancelled with 11. We are left with 15 out of 6. And as a mixed number, 6 times 1 is 6 and 6 times 2 is 12. So 2 is the whole and 2, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 3 out of 6. And in its simplest form is 2, 1 over 2. 2 whole and 1/2 is the answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. Question number 14, the diagram shows a triangle ABC. M is the midpoint of AC M is the midpoint of AC, right? Triangle ABC is rotated 180 about the center M. About that center, it is rotated 180. Okay, the image and this image and the original, the image, the rotated image and the original triangle together forms a quadrilateral ABCD, right? ABC and then some D. Okay, let me draw the rotation about that point M. Okay, let me use a tracing paper and rotate the shape about M, right? Let me draw the shape first. Okay, M is the center of rotation, right? Now put the pointer on M and rotate the paper, the tracing paper, 180 degrees. Sorry. Right. That is going to be a parallelogram. Okay, this point, I have to connect it. Name this as D. This is the point D, right? So now for part A, write down the mathematical name of the quadrilateral ABCD. This exactly look like a parallelogram. Yes, it's a parallelogram. Its mathematical name is parallelogram. Right. Now for part B, find the angle BAD. Okay. The angle B, A and D. This angle we have to calculate. Right. Okay, to get the angle B, A and D, first if I use the triangle ABC, I have two angles. We can easily find the third angle by doing sum of all angles of a triangle is equals to 180. So from 180 take away 112 and take away 44. So this angle is equals to 24 degrees, right? Okay, and as we know, AB is parallel to CD. So when two lines are parallel, so this 24 and this 24, they are two alternate angles and they are equal. This is 44, this is also 44. They are alternate angles, they are equal. So the angle BAD is going to be 24 and 44, that is equals to 68 degrees. I hope this is clear now. Right. Question number 15. Shibu invests $750 in a saving account for 5 years. The account pays simple interest at a rate of 1.8% per year. Calculate the total interest she earns during the 5 year. So interest earned in case of simple interest is equals to P, R and T. So P is the investment, that is $750, and R is the interest rate 1.8%, and T is the amount of years, which is 5. Okay, let me simplify. 750 times 1.8 times 5 divided by 100, that is $67.5, $67.50 we can say. Now question number 16, solve the equation. We have to solve for x. So we have 7 and plus 3, shifting the constant terms to the left and x terms to the right, 9x and minus 5x. So that is 10, and from 9 take away 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is 4x. So we have 10 out of 4, that is equals to x. So in the simplest form, 10 by 4 is 2.5x. 2.5 is the value for x. Question number 17. Number A, write the equation of line L in the form of y equals to mx plus c. C is the y-intercept, which is equals to 1. So from here the c value is 1, the y-intercept. We just have to find out the slope, right? So we can find out the slope, the m value, by doing the concept of rise over run. So from y-intercept, how much we have to rise? The rise, if we take this point, the rise is from 1 to 2. The 1 unit is the rise. And how much is the run? 1, 2, and 3 unit is the run. So this is a slope, 1 by 3. So the equation of line is half 1/3 x plus 1. Right. Now on part B, on the grid, draw the line that is perpendicular to the line L. The line that is perpendicular to the line L is y equals to negative 3x plus 1. The y-intercept stays the same, but the slope is going to be negative reciprocal, right? So the y-intercept is same, the negative reciprocal is, so now the slope is, the slope of that perpendicular line is negative 3 over 1, right? The rise is negative 3. Rise over 1, right? Rise is negative, so means we have to rise downward. Okay. So we have 1 unit and 2 unit over here. So if I can use this as 3 over negative 1, the rise is 3 and run is negative 1, right? Rise is 3 units. So from y-intercept, we have to rise 3 units, 1 unit, 2 unit, and 3 unit, right? And the run is not positive 1, not to the right side, it is to the left side, this point. Okay. Connect this point with the slope, the y-intercept. So it's perpendicular, the line is going to be this, right? Question number 18, a bar of chocolate cost $3, right? And the bag of sweet cost $5. Write down an expression of the total cost in dollars, X bars of chocolate and Y bags of sweets, right? X are for chocolates and Y for sweets. So 3x and plus 5y, that is the total cost. Question number 19, part A. A bag contains these cards. One of these cards is picked at random, only one. Find the probability that the number on the card is greater than 3. Okay, how many numbers are more than 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 numbers are more than 3. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The total is 7. 4 out of 7 is the probability. Now for part B, a bag contains 3 blue cards and 7 red cards, right? Kim picks a card at random. He notes its color and then replaces it in the box. She then picks another card at random. Number 1, complete the tree diagram. The first card and the second card. The blue are 3 out of 10 and the red are 7 out of 10. Right? Okay, and we have blue is 3 out of 10, red are 7 out of 10, the blue is again 3 out of 10 and red is 7 out of 10 because it is without replacement. He put it back, right? Now for the second part, work out the probability that both of the cards Kim picks are blue. Both are blue, so blue and blue, right? So 3 out of 10 times 3 out of 10, both are blue. 3 times 3 is 9, 10 times 10 is 100, so 9 out of 100 is the answer. Right. Question number 20, the diagram shows a sector of a circle with radius r centimeter and sector angle is 72 degrees. The arc length is 9.37 centimeter. This is the arc length we have given, which is 9.35 centimeter. Calculate the value of arc. So arc length is arc length formula, since the angle is in degrees, so that is theta over 360 into 2 pi r. Arc length we have given, it is 9.35. Theta is 72 out of 360 into 2 into pi into r. We have to solve for radius, so that is simple. So what is r? R is going to be 9.35, right? And we have to times by 360 and divided by 2 pi times 72, right? Let me calculate this. Okay, 9.35 times 360 divided by 2 times 72 times pi in degrees. Yes, 7.44 is the radius, centimeters. Question number 21, we have a universal set 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, and 12. Number Q is the square numbers and number R are the multiples of 4, right? The set R and Q. Now, part A, use this information to complete the Venn diagram, right? So, the square numbers, how many are square numbers, right? We have to pick the square numbers. 2 is not a square number, 4 is a square number, 3 square is 9, okay, and 4 square is 16. So these are the two square numbers. And what are the multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, okay. Now the union, the intersection of R and Q is 4, right? And for Q we have 4 and 9. For R we have 4, 8, and 12, right? What else is left? We have done with 4, 8, 9, 12. 2 and 10 is left outside. Now for part B, write down the number of Q intersection R. Q and R, their intersection, there is only one element, which is the number 4. So number of element in the intersection is just 1, which is 4. Question number 22, find the highest common factor at CF of 48 and 80. Okay, so we have to find the prime factorization of 48 and 80 first. All right. So let's start with 48. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6, and 3 times 1 is 3. Right, now the next is 80. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times 5 is 10, and 5 times 1 is 5. So 48 prime factorization is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. And 80 prime factorization is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. Right? The HCF, the highest common factor, is just the common factors. We have to pick which is 2, 2, 2, and 2. These are the common factors. So 2, 4 times. 2 exponent 4 is 16. That is the HCF of two numbers. Question number 23, solve the simultaneous equation. You must show all your working. All right. So you can use a substitution or elimination. So if I can use elimination, let me multiply my first equation by 4 and my second equation by 5 to get rid of y. Right. 3 times 4 is 12x, and 5 times 4 is 20y. And what is 4 times 23? 23 times 4 is 92. And 5 times 6 is 30. 4 times 5 is 20y. And 5 times 11 is 55. Let me add up both equations. We can easily cancel the y, 20y with positive and negative sign. And we are left with 30 plus 12 is 42x. This is x over here. And 92 and 55 is 147. 147 divides 42 is 7 by 2. Or we can say x is equals to 3.5. We got the value of x. This is 3.5. Let me substitute the x into first or second equation to get the y. Okay, so plug it into the first or second. So let me say 35y equals to 23 minus 3x. So y equals to 1 over 5 23 minus 3 into 3.5. We will get y, right? So negative 3 times 3.5 and adding 23 divided by 5. This is 2.5 is the y value. Right. So that was the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.